Alright, and we are live. You good,
Yeah,
Paul?
this is game one.
Yeah, this is game one.
Yeah. Alright, guys. We had some difficulties, but this is going to be game one here. It's going to be the finals for the UD tournament. So this is a best of 5, I believe. This is a best of 5 set.
Yes.
So we should be here for the long run, at least. Yeah, this is Matr Pectus versus Team Joe. Team Joe, who decided to not win any games prior to the tournament, and is now deciding to make a clean sweep of the tournament. So we'll see if they're able to get that final win and become the Season 3 champions for the AASL. Oh, am I solo casting this?
No. I'm setting up so everyone can, I send an announcement and stuff. I gotta do some things first. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Gilgamesh.
I was sure.
Morgan Le Fay was hovered? I didn't know Morgan Le Fay's being hovered here, along with Gilgamesh on the side of Team Joe.
She got locked in, yeah.
I wonder if she gets locked in here. I think she's a really strong god. Persephone and Tiamat were both banned out, and so she's probably the next best mid laner, I imagine.
Yeah, I think we got some pretty standard bans here with your Mojo Odin. I mean, not the Achilles. The Achilles is only standard against God Agent.
Yeah, it's definitely a target ban, and it just dropped for Kukulkan, which is definitely the next best thing on God Agent.
Yeah, that's always his go-to after they ban Achilles.
Well, it hasn't failed yet. I think he's won every game with it.
It looks like Engo's going to respond with a tier.
It's very likely for M10's, obvious. Yeah, for the soul laner. Let's see, along with Chef, Morgan Le Fay is available for Chef here. Would not surprise me for her to pick it. Morgan Le Fay is super safe. She has a unreactable CC, as Mifflin so loves to say. That if you're right in front of her, you just get knocked up, and you have no option but to get knocked up because you cannot react to it. And it does decent moves.
Somebody is spectating the rest of the games for us, right?
Yes.
Is that Ben?
Yeah, Ben is doing it.
Okay, just make sure because Eagle Woman's asking.
Okay. Osiris and Tyr locked in. Tyr's always a good soul laner. He's usually one of the safest ones, other than maybe Ardio. I would say honestly, Tyr's probably the second best laner next to Ardio, simply because Ardio just counters Tyr. Like, if you want to play a god that just doesn't die during the laning phase, you just lock in Tyr.
Yeah, that's definitely that might be why the Tyr came out. It's a little bit of respect. Gonna play it safe.
Yeah. Morgan Le Fay still open. No one's locked her in yet, which is kind of surprising, to be honest.
Well, she's pretty strong, but at the same time, she's not very mobile.
Yeah. I don't know. I love her on Team Joe's draft. I think she'd do really well. But we're locking in the Heimdallr here, who's also he's a very safe god. It's very hard to die behind. Morgan Le Fay is banned out now, however. Honestly, the teams are reacting to it. I don't know if Morgan Le Fay ban is even worth it, to be honest. Apparently, neither team wanted her. Probably could just ban out something better if neither team was willing to play it. We didn't mention Sobek pick either. So far, looking at the draft here, which one do you like best right now? Just
so far, looking at these team comps, I do like the Team Joe draft better. I just think there's more aggression there, and it looks like right now, Matr Pectus is really drafting a little bit of safety. Tyr and Sobek. I like the Osiris pick, but Tyr and Sobek so far look a little too safe.
I mean, Sobek's also always good at aggression as well. And Tyr can always blink the back line, pull up beads, or anything else they really need. And Terra locked in response, who cannot get plucked, cannot get pulled, as long as her Monolith or her 2 is up.
Which is definitely a good counter to Tyr, though.
Yeah, and Sobek. Rama being hovered on this side now. And plus Raijin, this brings a lot of late game utility to the side.
Now that I see these picks, I like the Matr Pectus draft better.
This is a lot of late game utility right here. Their frontline carries.
That is a lot of hyper carry potential.
Yeah, their frontline carries first half of the game, and then Rama and Raijin come online and they carry the rest of it. Honestly, Rama
I
just
like the
goes.
Scylla.
Yeah, Scylla's really strong here. Sobek ever goes for someone that's not her. Always goes for Scylla. She just throws a 1 at him. He goes for Terra, fails. Scylla has a free shot at him. Has a lot of counterplay to the Sobek. Scales about just as well as the Raijin does. I don't think Heimdallr necessarily scales worse than Rama. I just think Rama can go up in the air and just snipe Heimdallr, so he's at like half HP.
I think he scales worse than Rama. I think Rama's arguably one of the best carriers right now with his meta.
Have you seen Zapman play Heim?
I have. It works for Zapman because he gets caught out a lot and just Bifrost away, and he ends up baiting the rest of the team.
Yeah. As long as you play that way, he scales just as well.
Like, I mean, I guess that's how they won. That's how they won Worlds last year. He would just bait himself, and then Paul would just kill everybody.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Silver Branch Rom is probably the best carry. Maybe Artemis or Izanami, but
yeah, I get what you mean.
Branch Rom is no joke.
Yeah, Ramen just goes up in the air, snipes Heimdallr, begin the fight off. It's a free dive for the back line, both front line onto Heimdallr.
He can do at least half a carry's health with that ult if he lands up 3 shots.
And Heimdallr's really easy to hit because he actually has no way out of it unless he wants to ult away. In which case, he's all the easier to dive now. Especially to a tier Sobek Osiris, Heimdallr cannot get away from that. Oh wait, I forgot. We're waiting on me to hit spectate match. My bad.
Should be pretty interesting to come up here though.
It should be extremely interesting. I think the biggest thing this comes down to is, do we get solo diffed? If God Agent is able to do what he has done every single game he's played and just diff the enemy solo laner into oblivion, then they just win, right? Like, what do they do?
That's how it went with their last set, wasn't it?
Yeah, so they won the last set. They won it just by
against Bad Grandpas?
Yep.
Yeah, because the Bad Grandpas would win for like the first 20, 25 minutes. Pretty confidently too, not just by a little bit. They would be winning by, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10k. And then Solo would rotate and it'd be over.
Yeah, because he'd be like 2 or 3 levels ahead, and that's all it took. God Agent just pushed that 3-level lead. Everyone had like a 1, maybe 2-level lead in every other role, and then God Agent comes out with a 3-level lead above his carry, above his solo laner, and he just come and diff the enemy team.
We got Anton's here now though, so
yeah. And I believe I talked to him before.
Tier is the answer.
I believe I talked to him before, and he said that he was the best solo laner in the league.
Well, there you go. Now this is his perfect chance to prove it.
Exactly. I don't think he actually knew God Agent played though. I don't know.
He knew. He knows he's the best. That's why.
Yeah, I think he did know. I think he thought Wabix was his best competition. That's what he said.
We do have a Vamshot Stella. That's going to be pretty crazy late game. That ends up being a sacrificial shroud.
Dude, that's going to one-shot people.
Yeah, her ult is going to literally one-shot like almost everybody.
That's not even fair. Looking at the builds here, right? How do you see these teams playing out their fights here? Like, what do you think Matr Pectus' goal is as a team to end up winning this match? What's their winning condition?
I mean, I think maybe the Osiris gank on the Heimdall, because the Romp cripple can't maybe buy enough time on the Bifrost. So the Osiris can have follow-up CC with his root, and then maybe his Tether Stun if everything is timed right. There's kind of nothing. He just can't Bifrost out of time.
Yeah.
But I mean, and this Gilgamesh does have a Bumble's Hammer, and Osiris does have mannequins. So I'd give pressure to the Osiris right now.
Yeah.
Top of Osiris is being Osiris. If this Raijin had a Vamp Shroud instead of that Conduit gem, I would definitely would want to see them being really aggressive here in the early 2v2.
Yeah.
Mid.
It is very likely a missed opportunity here, but I imagine he'll go into Gem of Focus. I don't think Archmage
that's probably ever going to be. Yeah. I just think Sacrificial Shroud's too good.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially on these burst mages. I mean, the amount 50% more damage is a lot of damage, like in
mages.
On top of the fact that it kind of makes you unkillable ganks.
For losing what? You do 15% extra damage for losing 5% of your health, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, and then the laning phase, what is it, 20? Is it? No, it's 30 protections, isn't it?
The base, it's like 10, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
It's 15.
Okay, yeah, it's 15 protections.
The power got nerfed, not the defense.
Yeah.
My bad.
This Heimdall does have death toll, though.
He will have
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, he gives him a lot of sustainability in the laning phase. Same thing goes into the knockback, and nothing really to follow up with it. He continues to jump in, but nothing else to really go on. Take a decent bit of poke from Engo, but the root from the Scylla will stop off the aggression there. It looks like they're looking for a red buff invade here.
I think they can invade this for sure.
Yeah, they definitely can. They have precious damage gets plucked in here. Taking bad damage. Good pluck, but still with a nice crush. A decent damage dueling, rotated over, and Rama is not coming with them. Engo getting CC, got Age in the solo kill. In the solo lane on M-Tons here, and Ingo's extremely low. Salmon hovering nearby, looking on Nestle here, and Nestle will be forced to retreat, gets crippled, gets crushed, and he has nowhere to go. Gets good knockback, but he has no mana now. It's a decent way out of there, but it looks like he will live it. And despite all that fighting at the red buff, the person who dies is the soul laner.
The guy did get a solo kill on M-Tons, and he did invade the blue buff.
Yeah. And Rodus went to invade the purple buff, but he didn't get it. Juice Fruit actually secured it. And that will put him actually a little bit behind there. Because he didn't do his own
I do hope that Engo is here on this next rotation for the blue buff, because we have seen prior sets, God Agent will absolutely push that, that little lead he just got and try to extend that even more.
Oh, because already a 2-level lead in solo.
He's definitely going to invade on the next rotation, so I think we need to see Engo here respond to that, because I don't think he can let him just get away with this. If he gets away with this again, I think God Agent just runs away with that lane. Yeah.
It's already a decent lead there. He's, what, where's the XP? XP needed. There we are. He's one minion wave away from hitting level 7 right now. And M-Tons just ticked over.
Yeah, a Kakulin from ahead is not a fun Kakulin to go against.
It is absolutely not. And there he is, level 7 and level 5. He is 2 levels ahead right now. And that is going to be a tough one to come.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's going to matter if Engo rotates. That's a 3-level difference between that solo laner and that jungler.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Especially with no ultimate. If he goes on him, he's just
dead. They might need
there.
a mid or a support.
Yeah. Also, Osiris is going, I think this has to be Igable. No way you're going any Silver Branch or the other, or Atlanta's first item in the jungle. That has to be Igable you're going. Which tells me that, yeah, it's not too bad, especially if you're going to focus onto the Heimdall here.
Well, hold on, let me rephrase that. I wouldn't hate it if they didn't have to defend this, but it looks like God Agent is not going to invade. No, there he is. He's going for it.
Gets it stolen away with the transformation, and
got it.
Turns down a half. And literally nothing he can do about that. He just has to say, "Oh, that's your blue buff now. I'm sorry, sir," and he just has to walk away. He can try to steal his own blue buff, but it's God Agent's blue buff at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, he needed help to secure that. That should have been communicated, I think. Or maybe it was, and Engo just said, "Nah, I'm not going over there, man."
Well, I think if he rotates the blue buff, the red buff gets invaded. And even then, are you confident that even in a 2v1, do you secure that blue buff, the level 4 Osiris versus a level 8 Kakulin? I don't think you are.
Well, technically, if he was there on time, he would have gotten it. Because that agent barely got there with enough time to secure it with his ult.
He secured the dash attack.
Well, I mean, he had just gotten there in time to get it. I think if they were both there on time, they would definitely got it before he got there.
Maybe. Looking as though it is already being apparent where the issue will lie at, and that's going to be definitely in the soul lane here. We're currently sitting at a 1k gold deficit at 6 minutes in soul lane alone. That is the entire team.
They have a 1k gold lead. Yeah, they have a 1k gold lead. This is only. But it makes sense. He's got the only kill on the board. So.
And has gotten 2 solo invades by himself successfully. There's 3 grouping up nearby though, but it's obviously what there are. Joe from New York taking a decent bit of damage here, but the mono means he can't get CC'd away. Doing dash away here. Samuel going for the ultimate. Raijin up in the air, and God Agent diving in gets the kill here. Nestle taking decent damage in return. He's extremely low right now. God Reiku goes in with the ultimate, secures the kill. I'm a monster, and go now to try and dodge as many hits as possible. Uses the ultimate over the wall. Reiku diving in here, can't quite catch him out though, and he will get out safely here. But now Mton is stepping up in the wave, has no mana, and he may just have no life here soon. Blinks away here, and it looks like he's going to get CC'd into the wall. He doesn't have a lot of defense, taking a lot of damage out of quarter HP, and God Agent can't quite hit the autos, but he will die to God Agent here. God Agent now 3-0 at 7 minutes in, and Gold League now at a 2k gold lead for Team Joe here. Currently 4-0 for the team.
I think they needed to defend that second blue buff, not just for the XP, but I mean, if Tyr had mana there, I think Woody lived there, but he would probably rotate to that fight that just happened at Solo Scorpion. I think he didn't rotate because he didn't have any mana.
Yeah, he didn't, and he wanted to wave himself most likely, because he's been kind of getting denied a lot of farm.
I think they really need to defend that second blue buff.
Yeah, I think it's really put him behind.
And I think it's too late now at this point.
Yeah, Soul is just
they're gonna have to get a lucky kill on God Agent.
Yeah, very likely be a solo caster from here on out. And this Inkable is not going to have a lot of use, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. That I like the Inkable if he wasn't behind.
Yeah.
Because right now, at this point, because he's behind, I think he's just going to be too squishy to actually make that Inkable have any value.
He's going to have an extremely tough time here.
Did you get the Solo Scorpion on cooldown now? So
looks like God Agent on half HP, use the ultimate, transforms here, baiting out Intoms uses the ultimate on the retreat here. They're chasing him down here, he's extremely low, has no T1, he will fall down here to the Sandman. And surely, what does he do there? He is so far behind, 3 levels down in the solo lane. He is down.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit demoralizing, dying this many times on a guy like here.
Surely he just has to
show, man. You need mana. Yeah, you need mana.
You really do. I think at this point, the blue buff being taken away, the problem isn't even the mana anymore. It's just you're just losing on even more XP that you don't have.
Can't live. At this point, he just can't live if he gets ganked.
Yeah, he's not even long enough that you need the mana. No, to use the mana. Juice Food almost gets solo over here. Extremely low. It won't fall down, but that's a small win there for you if you're on Matr Pectus. You very likely want to play on your duo lane, which is why I'm surprised they're not even doing about solo, but they're not doing anything about duo either. They're just...
Yeah, I think Team Joe realized that their win condition right now is just to play through solo.
Yeah.
And you can just chill and win the game.
Matr Pectus...
You just passively win the game through solo.
Matr Pectus is neither being proactive or reactive, in my opinion. They're just kind of...
And they're kind of... Yeah, because I'm...
Go ahead. Hello? Oh, for people who don't know, Rudos is DK Live, and it's simply, he just got switched names.
No, what I was going to say is, I think Team Joe realized that they're just going to play through solo side.
Yeah. Well, 1v1 going on here. Juice for taking a lot of damage, barely survives. And I don't think Rudos will get to him in time. He won't get to him in time.
Yeah. But I think Team Joe just told Juice Food, just don't die, and we win the game. Mm-hmm. And I think Team Joe should be trying to punish this time goal.
Yeah, dude, honestly.
They're not even trying to gank him.
Rudos gets any rotation.
That's their only.
Yeah,
that's their only shot right now. Trying to get kills on this time goal. And they're not even trying to do that.
Yeah, just look at passively, he's getting a 2-level lead all by himself, and they're not helping him whatsoever.
And he's almost followed him twice too. Like just one, if they would just commit one player over there.
Yeah, literally, I think
maybe make a window on the left side of the map.
I'm pretty sure one auto kills him both times. So I could have walked over and autoed him once, and he probably dies there. Looks like Nestle might be getting caught out though. God Agent has rotated over for the Gold Fury here, and this might be a big issue for Matr Pectus.
He should be okay.
I don't think the problem is Nestle taking damage here. I think the problem is that they're all grouped up on it, and I don't think they're gonna have a good response to it. They definitely can't fight this God Agent here.
I think you just let it go, and maybe you tell Ron If you can snipe it, but
Yeah.
you can't defend it.
Shut down at half
Literally
HP. Got
zoning,
agent
yeah,
diving
got
in here.
agent zoning
Sideman coming in.
players.
That's extremely low. Chef trying to put as much damage as possible. Chef rooted. Chef using the ultimate. Can't even get it off in time. He falls down here. Reiki DK life up in the air. Looking for the snipes here. Rama's just trying to hit them, trying to survive. Hits God agent one more time, and Nestle goes in here, gets the plug, pulls him away, but it won't matter whatsoever. Rama fairly low. I'm a monster hovering in the sidelines. M-Tom's rotating over, but he's a level 10 tier against a team whose next lowest level is a level 9. The support's almost the same level as them, and he legitimately can do nothing in this fight. He is basically a non-factor here.
Yeah, God agent just basically zone 3 players by himself.
I'm pretty sure he's just done the whole team.
Yeah.
He's looking like Season 4 Benji in this league.
I don't think either of these carriers have enough damage right now to kill.
They do not.
Agent.
They can't hurt him. There's that bulwark right there. They cannot do enough damage. They have to do 115%.
I don't know how they kill God Agent at this point.
Chronos Pendant Divine Ruin with Conduit Gem. I don't think that's not a build that's going to hurt him whatsoever. Honestly, I would not have minded the Obsidian Shard build missing SBL here lately. Rama needs another 2 items at least on mine before he's going to start hurting God Agent at all. And I think this is just showing you what's going to happen throughout the rest of this game here. As long as this keeps up, God Agent can just die for free here. What is Matr Pectus' response to this? Honestly.
Sandman picking up a Witchblade, I just saw that.
That Witchblade, that makes Rama basically worthless when God Agent dives.
Yeah. I think when you're this ahead, this Witchblade is probably going to feel very oppressive.
You should use the ultimate here, gets Nestle out of here. Rudo's taking a lot of damage. I think you should commit to the fight here. Nestle plucks him in, uses the beads. Drew's food still fine, but he's just tearing away at Nestle. Nestle getting shredded. Reiki rotated over. Crush goes in, and Nestle falls down. Reiki with another kill. Currently 2-0. God Agent 3-0. Sandman 3-0. And Team Joe is carrying away this game. Rudos cannot defend this T1. If he steps up, he will die here. And seeing such, he will back off to his T2. I think he very likely should just back up so he could come back here in just a moment to defend his T2. But it looks like he's now going to be forced to stay Chef around the corner here. But Chef is in a tricky spot.
They might kill God Agent on right side.
God Agent falls down at Ingo here. He actually gets shut down. But Joe just diving in on Rudos, being just kept out of here. His Salmon gets a double kill over the Soul Lane against Ingo and M-Tuns. Joe taking a lot of damage here, but it just makes I'm a Monster all the easier. Rudo secures the kill, and Joe is forced out of this fight here. It's a decent response from Matr Pectus. It's not.
This is a win for Matr Pectus. That's 2 for 2. Well, not really, because Nestle did die earlier, but I mean they killed God Agent.
Yeah, but he didn't have a giant shutdown bonus on him, to be honest. He was only 3-0.
Yeah, I mean Tier's still 3 levels behind.
Yeah. And Ingo got the kill, right? It wasn't. If Tier got it, it would have been bigger, I think.
Yeah, Ingo got the kill.
But
I would say at least get him off the map. At least he's not farming anymore. But I mean, Tier died anyway, and then Ingo died anyway.
Yeah, if they're able to kill him and then just get out, it would have been a win.
I mean, it still helps the carries, though. I mean, yeah. Raijin and Ram are not 14, PS 15, so.
Yeah, it's definitely better in that regard. Everything's not improved. I don't think the chances of winning have increased by really anything whatsoever, in my opinion.
I think they increase in the sense that Team Joe now has this one mistake.
Yeah.
And then Matr Pectus is back in.
What just happened there? That is not what Spacebar's ever done for me before.
That's a good block. Her dashes are down.
Yeah, and Joe taking a lot of damage. Joe taking a lot of damage here, and Joe should fall down on Rudos. Still forced to back out of here. Rudos does not have the snipe step, so you will not be able to get the kill here. And that should probably be the end of that fight right there. Taking down the tier 1 tower here. Drew's food split pushing over and left right now, looking to take a T2. Chef hovering nearby. Guy Agent come in the background right now. I don't know if they know he's coming in. Amy comes in here. If this is going to be a big fight, level 16 could call
it's going to be. They spread out, though.
Sam is also plus 16, in all honesty.
I don't think we
Rudo's
should
taking
split up.
half
This was a
HP.
mistake.
This was a mistake, and Rudo's taking way too much damage now. Getting CC goes up in the air for the sniper, so he will only last a couple more seconds. Look at the damage on the Reiku here, but God Agent, how many nearby crushes will go down, and it will secure the kill on Rudo's Reiku with another kill, currently 3-0. Reiku currently on the retreat here. Emton is chasing him down. I guess used by Reiku. Reiku continue chasing. God Agent is going to kill Engo. And now Emton is taking way too much damage. Forced retreat here, being blocked off by the Terror walls. Reiku coming back in, looking to secure the kill, and Sandman secures the kill. 6-0 now for the jungler. And Gold Fury being looked at. Only Fury going to be shutted down right here. And Team Joe now with a 6k gold lead.
Yeah, I was about to say that, that one mistake I was talking about, when they got that pick on Terra, then they got a free tier 1, they might have put Modern Practice back in, and then they split up. Letting God Agent get a 1v2 base instead of 1v4.
Yeah.
Should not have split up there.
And now with this Predator online, he's all the harder to kill. Sandman is doing a fairly tanky build himself. Juice Food gets plugged in, but I don't know if he really cares, to be honest here. They do not have a damage shut him down. Chef dashing in here.
That's a good CC
they
chain.
might have the damage shut him down. Actually,
that
I
was an
suppose
excellent CC chain.
It was a very good CC chain, and now they got a double kill here. Reiku getting plugged in here, and Reiku Wolfo down. This might be a shot back into the game, but still 7k down, however.
It's absolutely a win for Modern Practice.
I don't know, if you're Modern Practice here, what do you do now with this small win you just got?
You get a little bit more items online.
Yeah, alright, you just power farm. Fair enough.
I want to say Chef waited like 2 seconds before he crippled Bicross, just to keep the CC chain going, but that was a really great CC chain from Modern Practice.
Yeah, I suppose a Chef loses, there's a chance they go to Fire Giant, but they can't do it just for it. I'm probably just too scared of God Agent, to be honest, if I'm them.
Yeah, I don't think you go for any objectives if you're Modern Practice. Not unless God Agent's dead. But I mean, this ROM is 17, he's almost 20.
Yeah, he's getting there. He is definitely farming.
All these kills are just, they just buy time for this ROM to get online.
Yeah. And that probably is their best win condition right there.
As long as it's not Ron that's dying in these fights, Engo and at this point Engo and Mtons and Nessa can die all they want, but as long as it's Ron that's not dying, you still have a decent shot.
Shogun's picked.
Not only is he not the one dying, but he's the one getting the kills.
Yeah. Sobek has picked up Shogun's going to add all that much more damage to the Rama's DPS here. God Agent level 19 now. He is just on track at level 20 in 20 minutes. And he's getting poked here, but I don't think it matters. He's extremely healthy still. Now they're looking at here at Mtons. These damage gets knocked back into the team. Hashes the beats. Fearless is away, and he will get out of there, but it is his bees down now, along with the blink from Sandman. The Great Scorpion will fall down here. And it's just now a good old-fashioned Fire Giant standoff.
What do you think? Do you defend Fire Giant if you're Modern Practice? It's not enhanced.
Yeah.
And I think their best bet is just defending towers and phoenixes.
But do you think your odds of winning, if you let the T2s go, plus game with them Fire Giant, do you think your odds of winning increase? I don't think they do. Able to continue to farm and not take an advantageous fight. She's taking a lot of damage from I'm a Monster, has to dash away here. Rudos dives into the enemy team here. Reiku down about half HP. Rudos goes up in the air. Snipes miss because of the pluck. And he can't quite hit him because of the CC chain. And now Rudos taking a lot of damage because knocked back. Shell goes out and he's taking way too much damage from Salmon. Salmon dashes and Rudos dashes away here. Look at the damage on the Salmon. Gets crippled. Is going to be rooted as well, taking too much damage. Salmon gets in, and now currently 7-0, gets knocked back. Engo into the wall. Thunder goes out. Engo forced to ult away here, but it will not matter. The chase continues. Good pluck from Nestle keeps him off the fight, but Joe TP's in, and Engo's still just trying to run for his life. But God Agent slowly following up here and will secure the kill. Chef now used the ultimate trying to peel for his teammates. Joe taking a lot of damage, but Chef taking even more. Chef falls down to God Agent now with a double kill, and now it looks like Mton's currently ulting away, trying to retreat up best he can. Nestle currently going through the realms. Will fall down to Drew's food, but it looks like Mtons will fall down to God Agent. God Agent now with the triple kill. And now T2 falling down, and next should be the Phoenix here.
I don't think Mtons just takes damage, to be honest.
What is it?
I don't think God Agent takes damage, to be honest.
It really does not look like it. When you wake up and
All
get
that
this
damage
Phoenix.
is just towers and phoenixes. The Titan.
If they were any healthier, I would say they probably could just look to end. It's just one person for 10 seconds, but Rudos is up. They're all about half HP. It's probably a little risky. God Agent's like, nah, let's do it. But this team left him, so he has to leave. I feel like God Agent was calling for it. I'm just gonna say it. And just look
He
at that
probably was.
player damage difference. That's absolutely insane.
It's looking
Nearly
like a
has
little bit of a solo diff.
a little bit. Just only 4 times the damage in Soul Link compared to the other Soul Laner.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's. I mean, jungle. There's a little bit of a jungle diff, but that's only 2 times.
Mm-hmm. It's not really a carry diff. Honestly.
If anything, Rom was doing really good in lane considering how
Yeah.
behind his team was.
It is definitely a tough one for Matr Pectus fans this game.
If they can shake this off here, I mean, they definitely got a shot at winning the set.
Yeah. Hey, if you really
like I said, this ROM is still looking very good. Or this carry.
If you really think about it here, right? Mid lane is an advantage because now they get free farm. They don't have to step up for it. Good job, gets Chef into the wall, hatches the beats here, uses the dash to get away. Now uses the ultimate just to peel the enemy team away. Not using the taunt, and Sandman dives in, gets a kill on a Chef. Chef coming in, taking a lot of damage. Who just falls down to God Agent. God Agent now on a rampage. Nestle extremely low here, dashes away here, but I do not think it will matter. God Agent in the double kill now. Nestle has fallen down, and Ingo currently backing here. Now it's just M-Tons and Ingo left to defend the Titan. I don't think they can do it. Titan can slowly shut it down here. Titan's fairly low. Down a half HP now. Now they're trying to defend best they can. They're looking to kill away as much as possible. Ingo falls down next. God Age with another kill here. Currently unstoppable. 10-1. This game of Reika gets a kill, and that will be game 1 going in favor of Team Joe.
Hey, that was a pretty convincing win going in Team Joe, but I mean, I think you just have to shake it off in your modern practice, and you can 100% bring it back in.
If you're Matr Pectus looking to game 2, what are you looking to do to improve your odds of winning?
I think you play something aggressive in solo lane. Maybe not necessarily to try and get a solo kill on God Agent, but something that can actually answer back with his own aggression.
We're gonna see one thing real quick. Please give us 1 second. Continue talking, by the way.
And I think you just communicate that you cannot be letting the solo invades happen for free like that. There wasn't even an attempt at a defense. I mean, even if you need to bring in another player, like maybe you need to bring support out of mid, try and defend that solo blue buff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sucks because support and maybe jungle loses a little bit of farm because you got a 3-way split blue buff, but it's better than letting God Agent get a lead like he did.
Sorry, we'll take a quick break right here, and then we will be right back. We are live with game 2 here, and currently starting out with a pause. A very interesting gameplay mechanic right here. And I want to place people in roles, but I'm not confident enough to know where people are playing.
That's God Agent on the solo Pablo. What do you mean?
Okay. Alright, he's playing solo Apollo. Let's go with that, right? He probably is. Honestly, on paper, Team Joe got away with highway murder.
Team Joe got away with highway murder?
Like, in theory, they got away with murder with, like, the comp they could have had.
Okay. And they did get Tiamat. Got Tiamat and Persephone. I don't know what's going on here, but something's definitely happening.
Hello. I didn't want to see the game either. Alright.
Yeah, it is gonna be solo Apollo, Jungle Guan.
Thanks, Vader.
It's gonna be a carry Tiamat.
Yeah. I guess I'm just playing the normal roles. With very normal
Got
picks.
an interesting team comp here.
Yeah. To say the least, it is a very interesting team comp.
You know what's funny though? I actually like the Apollo into the Wukong because
I do too. Joe taking a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Yeah, that Hammer of Thunder does a lot of damage.
I hit him both times right there at the start.
And Joe's still trying to figure out what the hell just happened to his health bar.
And he's just like, well,
I mean, I do think Matr Pectus has team comp wise for hand here.
I don't know, dude. Tiamat.
I don't know. Yeah, if Guan just builds tanky, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's gonna build tanky. He builds higher tanky. And what does Matr Pectus do late game? You have a Persephone plus Tiamat plus Apollo.
I think you die Persephone. There's not any traditional appeal, and I'm pretty sure with the way Sandman plays, it's gonna be diving.
Yeah.
So I think if you're Wukong Susano, you just blink on Persephone all game. Just get her out.
Yeah, but like they have so much damage, they might be able to just kill him.
I mean, Susano just get bows down. He still does a lot of damage. He's still Susano late game. He makes it there.
That is true. The classic Apollo pressure in solo lane. You have to gank this Apollo. There is no way.
I like this. Yeah, hold on. I like this because Wukong wants to play the game style of just poke and run around and farm.
Yeah.
So if you put a carry in that row, that's just about the same thing and scales just as well, if not better.
I think it definitely scales better.
I think it's a good answer. Yeah, then it's definitely a good answer to the Wukong.
It really is. But like you have to camp this Apollo. You can't just let him free from here. But it was M-Tons just getting bullied. And go just backs here. Joe gets a first blood over here and looks like Nestle's gonna go next for those guys here. They don't quite catch Nestle, actually. It looks like he will get out alive, but Cash is cursing everything.
But first blood. Hold on, because he still has beads up.
You can play back?
I was gonna say maybe he got pulled and his beads are down. You know, if you get Herc pulled, you died every time, but he's got his beads up.
That's a really good reaction right there. Get a low time here.
Let's just rewind a little bit, see what's going on here, because
I
don't understand how.
Yeah, we just
rewind with beads up.
Alright. Should be having here in a second. It's plugged in here. It's a good stun. Joe pulls him in here. Joe fairly low here. Thunder goes off. Juice would look at the damage. Double Thunder goes off one more time. Joe taking a lot of damage here. Looks for the damage. Can't quite catch it. Rudo's taking quite a decent time. Goes in. T-Mon has 2 abilities up. And he's going to go for the damage. Gets the kill. Joe secures it with a 2. And that's the best play. Yeah, it's a minion diff.
It's minion diff.
And now Ingo back here before this blue buff came up. Edmonds had it back. And this blue buff invade sequence starts all over again. God, he's being BM not even picking the blue buff up for himself.
Already? Hold on, they're already invading blue buff?
Yeah, they already made a blue buff. It's down. Team Joe secured it.
Ooh. This is rough.
They did not even try to put up a defense.
This is a rough one, especially on Wukong. Wukong really needs mana. Maybe not as bad as Guan, but...
And Purple Buff
still needs mana.
Purple Buff just got invaded as well. Team Joe secured it. And that Persephone caught out here, gets pulled in. And taking a lot of damage very quickly.
Yeah. Susano's pretty good at killing... Well, as long as he's got beads up, he's pretty good at killing Persephone.
Yeah.
I think that's the way they're gonna have to play this if they want a shot at winning this. Is that the Wukong and Susana just all in the Persephone.
There's a rather.
Well, I mean, that goes with them not falling behind as much as they did in game 1, but they already had 2 invades, so they really need to defend next rotation of buffs.
Yeah, it's already a 1,300 gold lead in favor Team Joe at 3 minutes in. And you definitely, I don't know, I really don't think you want Team Joe to scale.
And I think this, because it's an Apollo, this is your best shot at defending, because he's not as strong as Warrior is, when the next buff comes up and maybe at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah.
You can definitely kill an Apollo that early, even if he does have a little lead right now.
He is definitely killable. His ultimate doesn't have a lot of use for an invade, in my opinion. Unless he goes to invade, gets sent out, keeps his jungler there, ults back in. I guess then he can have a use, but it looks like Ingo is rotating over for this blue buff this time around. M-Tub's currently hovering on their tower.
It looks like Sandman is coming though. Sandman is coming for it.
Yep, and so is Nestle though.
No, the Baptist going back mid.
And it looks like he does go in there as M-Tun's forced to retreat here. It looks like they did secure their blue buff.
Right? Yeah, he got it.
That's a win.
Yep.
That's what his first.
Fight here because even though M-Tun just have blue buff, he does have no mana.
That's his first blue buff besides his starting blue buff in what, like 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Count the previous. That is a tough one. And I imagine Susano here will go for Jotun's Wrath, right? Like, I don't know what else he'd go for. Let's get more cooldown online.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it could be a beat stick. There is a Guan and Hercules.
That is true.
Priscilla does have the Divine online already.
Yeah, they do have a lot of anti-heal online very early. It probably will be a Brawler's beat stick in that case then. And they're really just holding W down this dual lane. Joe is just hovering it, looking for the invades on cooldown. Really just looking to pick them out as often as possible, invade the jungle camps. Unfortunately, these Alpha Harpies don't really matter. They're worth like 4
they're like 12. They're like 12 XP at this point.
Yeah,
and like anything.
Yeah, they're like 12 XP and 4 gold. They do not matter. Chef will go quickly here, and Ness will just walk away. Nothing the team's really going to do to them. They're both fairly safe here. Can't quite get the 2. And Joe's just going to walk around and chase him around the map. And it looks like they're looking for rotation to Drew, or he's just trying to waste Joe's time. And Brutus almost got soloed over there. He's extremely low. And if Joe sees him, Joe can kill him. Joe hits a single ability. This Hugi's dead.
I don't think there's no blanks up, right? Yeah, there's no blanks on the side of Team Joe right now, so he should be safe.
Anyway, aggressed onto here by Sandman. Samuel got agent rotating over and looks like he can go take decent damage. Has to use the beast to get out of there alive, but he will make it out of his life. Good Mez keeps M-Tons from diving onto God Agent, and now God Agent throwing out the damage. M-Tons will be forced out of here. And that's it in that regard. I don't know the teams are referenced to yet. We'll find out later, I suppose. Bolster, you solo cast for a minute, okay? I'll be back.
Okay. So yeah, that is a beat stick coming out of Susano for that Guan and that Hercules. Oh, that's pretty expected. He did get another invade on that blue buff, so oddly enough, I think this Iqbal Apollo right now has more damage and more pressure than this really no full item Wukong. That's kill on Hercules, so that's really good. There you go. I don't know why he was solo. Was he solo invading?
Yeah, I think he was solo invading here now. Perceptive beat goes onto ultimate use by Nessa going in on him, and Nessa not going to probably be able to catch him. Actually, I spoke to soon beats use, and he will find out Nessa here.
There we go. Matr Pectus is showing signs of life right now.
And God, I just have a massive lead this time. It's not 3-level lead at 8 minutes, so that's a bright side.
Ooh, that's the guano down. That's pretty good.
I just taking a lot of damage here. I'm monster. He's way too late here.
Yeah. If that connected, that would have been massive.
That would have been a double kill right there. And that could turn into something else. But it didn't connect, so nothing occurred there. That is some fat damage. Tiamat goes in here, uses the ultimate in return.
She's out of mana. She's out of mana.
Take a decent poke, but the mitigation probably will keep her alive. He can fight this. He is minion death.
Well,
Apollo in the air.
Well,
he does not have a chance. He has a Juke on his team. Will not be able to Juke God Agent. Secures the kill over here onto the Huyi, who will fall down. Now it looks like a purple buff invade currently occurring. Riku looking to strip it away, and they should steal it away here. They will secure it. Now Ingo rotating over here. Riku uses the ultimate. Ingo now trapped, has no beats, using the ultimate, looking for some damage here, but hits nobody. Ingo currently getting it. Yeah, he does get out. He dodges the Hercules on. He will make it out alive here. Good stun, keeps Joe from diving any further. Chef on the retreat as well. Joe looking for pressure everywhere, but they only have a 2k gold lead. It's slightly better than what it has in previous games.
This Wukong finally has a completed item, so hopefully he can get that stacked as soon as possible. Somebody's got a point there. I don't know why he's just not ulting Titan and winning the game now. I mean, I think between these games, I'm pretty sure Team Joe has collected more of Matr Pectus' buffs than Matr Pectus has.
Could you repeat that real quick? Sorry.
I'm saying between these games, I'm pretty sure Team Joe has collected more of Matr Pectus' buffs than they have. Those mitigations, she still have health. The team on mitigation, yeah, they're disengaging. Up there, here comes the little laner. There's the Susano blink.
That's a big win.
Silver connects. That's still
bloodbath.
Wukong getting the kill on Persephone in mid. This is still good.
Yeah, Nestor gets pulled in here. God Agent doing the damage right now. Chef just
I don't think. Yeah, need to back up.
Chef's got no abilities thrown out right there. Throws a critical, hits a 2. He's gone. The minion's not hitting anyone to do actual damage to. Some Wukong currently still pushing mid right now, and kind of moving a little bit weird. Is it just lagging? Chef
no, I don't.
uses I'm a monster to dash away.
He sensed danger. He was getting away from it.
I thought we were lagging because that was just weird movements and stuff, but I suppose we weren't because he's going to his red buff. That is a...
Maybe Chef was lagging?
Yeah, maybe Chef was lagging. I have no idea. That is extremely unfortunate though. He's
struggling to clear this buff.
Alright, you're Matr Pectus. You had a decent team fight right there. What are you doing right now?
You had a really... Well, I want to see you had a really good fighting because I think Mton's soloed Persephone in mid. Which is a little surprising because the only item he's got really is Soul Leader. It's not even fully stacked yet.
Yeah, that's my fighter mass is a lot of damage, so 35 physical power. That's not too bad. He's got what?
Compared to the Persephone build over there.
Ricky being dove onto here. He has to use the beats right now, and Joe uses the ultimate to keep him off of it. Ingo blinks in there, uses the ultimate, and Riku gets deleted. 5 people currently in mid, and Joe goes out next. Yeah. Now I think
this Matr Pectus strategy.
Yes, it is. They're driving right here in the mid lane.
I think they understood it. Just go through the Persephone. That's how you win the game. You just go through the Persephone.
And now you definitely look here towards the Pyromancer. It looks like mid lane is being guessed onto right now. Rudos has to back off here, but Pyromancer should go down in favor. Anyone has a chance to respond here, and Pyromancer will go down in favor of Matr Peck. Oh, I speak too soon. Okay, they did secure it. I got worried there for a moment. Sandman ults in right here, and Ingo being aggressive onto Ingo, taking a lot of damage now. Looks like Sandman will fall down. I'm a monster, misses, and Ingo falls down in trade for Sandman here, but God Age being aggressive onto now. Two people diving onto him. No one else really here with the follow-up. Rudo's using the ultimate, and now God Age taking decent damage. Uses the beats, gets out of them, and Nestle's alive as well. And that is
That's a win. That's a win for Matr Pectus.
That is a win for Matr Pectus.
You trade the 13. I mean the 13 Guan for the 12 Sano, and they got Apollo's beads.
Yep, that is a solid win for them right there.
Okay, hold on. This Guan has a serrated edge.
Ooh, it's a tough spot.
Looks like OE has been caught out. Yeah.
He will not make it out of here alive. Just too many abilities on the enemy team. He does not have enough HP to live that. It's a good shoot by Chef. He gets out of there safely. That's a little bit far forward, but he's fairly tanky. He went Death's second. I didn't even realize that. Chef used the Aegis here, and now Juice would be aggressive to Juice.
She's got no mitigations in this stand. She's very killable here.
If Chef stayed there, I think they kill him. They do kill him anyway. Chef gets a kill on Drew's food. And technically, even Fight Brew is about to respawn here. Gold Scorpion is still not down yet.
I do like Engo getting these kills because, I mean, the more items he gets online, the easier it is for him to kill that Persephone.
Yeah.
But okay, back to my thing. So Guan has a rated edge. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, okay. How much power sort of thing?
20% pen. You get more power, 10% extra power for every ability now online.
Okay, yeah, but okay, it just doesn't hit me as a Guan item. But maybe I'm missing something.
It could be 65 physical power plus lifesteal, movement speed, and percent pen.
You're right. He's going lifesteal Guan probably. He's probably gonna get Aussie Soul Leader next.
Dude, that'd be insane. Can you imagine?
Probably the best Guam build ever.
Dude, Chef got some decent damage right there, but Team Joe gets pulled back. I keep calling Team Joe. Joe gets pulled in here, but Sandman blinks in, doing fat damage on Nestle. Nestle gets locked down, gets pushed down. God is rotating up in the air, goes down onto Chef, takes massive damage. Nestle falls down to Riku. God is currently diving with no defense whatsoever, as if he's just a normal solo laner. Sandman goes from the ultimate, can't quite catch anyone, but Gold now looking towards the Gold Fury here. Currently just grouped up looking for the objective here. Drew starting up the Gold Fury. Gold Fury being slowly shredded down to 6k HP right now. Down to 5k now. It's quickly being shredded. 3k, 2k. And it will fall down here. Team Joe does secure the Gold Fury here. And now Matr Pectus will be forced to back out. Rudis only level 14s in kind of a tight position here. He has 2 people on each side of him. Joe coming on the backside gives a good juke to get around it. And now Guy's taking fat damage. Dives in the backline here. And Engo gets deleted, but Chef gets a kill on a God Agent, and now Chef's on a rampage. Currently looking for a teammate to go on to, and can't quite find anyone. M-Tons has taken fat damage, however. Extremely low, and it looks like he might just get shredded out here. He gets the bird, but he dashes into a flower, and he falls down. And that is a tough loss for Matr Pectus right there, but the game was basically even. It's now nearly a 4k gold lead for Team Joe. Actually, it is a 4k gold lead. And Joe's still diving the T1 tower. Ooh, Rudo's taking fat damage from Team Out 1. Persephone goes up in through and just can't quite catch him though. Sunder used onto Nestle. Nestle to dive onto Reiki. Can't quite catch anything. The Drew uses the ultimate return. And they're really just looking to take down this T1 tower right now. And it should fall down here.
Fighting in the back.
We're hopping on that right now. Ultimate U is currently by the Guan. Guan doing decent damage onto her, but he is currently out of mana. Just hovering around the corner though, and he can probably one-shot Scylla, to be honest, with this one. Doesn't quite catch her though, and he will dash away, and he should be fairly safe now.
Rudos has gotten some frame perfect jumps so far.
He really has.
Get in the air right on time. I think they do need to be careful about trying to all in this Hercules, because they tried to do it just then and it didn't work out at all for them.
God Agent currently is just soloing Pyromancer, as all soul laners do. Isn't this a classic soul lane build you see in all your ranked games? SPL.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got a little bit of a DC, no pauses.
And they just go bully and go as DCs. That's a bit BM.
Yeah.
And now they walk over to the Fire Giant. And I do know what happened here. Team Joe made the game, and they did not put combat pauses on, or pauses on at all.
That's kind of BM.
Yeah.
What? Damn. That's real BM.
This is they were ahead, but like that's not technically allowed, you know?
The game wasn't over, yeah. Game wasn't over. This game was not over at all before that happened.
If Team Joe wins here, this game will have to be made. They didn't turn on pause. It's kind of unfair to them. Now they're just kind of running down. There. And I don't know what to say. They're just kind of running down onto him. Reiko gets the kill. Engo gets a kill onto him. That's look, right? And now imagine Engo was there to begin with.
If Engo was alive from the beginning, I think they win this fight. Yeah.
That's a Fire Giant. Like, I don't know. Like, that just seems kind of unfair. It's literally against the rules. That's just tough. Pauses weren't on.
That was still, even though that went to the way of Team Joe, that was still a good.
That's decent amount of Pectus. Yeah.
They got Fire Giant off 3 of them.
That is rough. If it was a 10k gold lead, Phoenixes were down, I would say it's fine, but it was a 3k gold lead, and they still literally had all their T2s up.
Oh no, Sandman, we're talking about combat pauses. Combat pause means you can pause whenever you want by just hitting the pause button. So like, while somebody was hitting Engo, his team could have just paused before you guys killed him. Or like if somebody was fighting somewhere else before anybody noticed Engo DC'd, they could have just paused anyway before anybody knew he was DC'd.
Dive doing here, nesting a lot of damage now.
On this before Team Joe. Seal and Anti's not going to get here before.
That's what diving in here. Oh my gosh, so much damage going through. That's extremely low. Engo's diving in now. Juice being aggressive onto Juice falls down here.
That was a massive silo.
Bad damage going through, but Engo ultimate can't quite catch anyone. I'm a monster chasing down Reiku right now. Reiku can't quite be caught. Thunder gets used onto him, and now Guy up in the air looking for a dive here, and he goes dive down for Reduce. Good CC chain, and Aegis comes out, and it's bad damage. Engo gets a kill on the God Agent, and now it's 4v3. Sandman was still with the Fire Giant buff still on him, but Joe's getting shredded down, but Nestle's currently de-transforming, and he will fall down here. Imton's out of mana and go out of health, and this fight's no longer going in their favor anymore. Sandman there's a kill on him. Chef has to retreat here. And now Imton's currently just running away to stall for time. Has no mana. It's only a matter of time until he falls down. He has no way to regen it either. Good shove, and he's just slowly falling down. And Reiku currently just continuing to chase out Chef. Good lord, that hit hard. He's on a half HP with 1 ability.
And this definitely needs a Soul Reaver online bad, though. She landed a few crushes on the Hercules.
Yeah.
It did kind of near no damage.
Oh my lord! Bees goes out and just that one ability comes down and just almost destroys Scylla's health bar. That is a tough one to face.
I mean, to be fair, that goes both ways. If Scylla ended her route with a crush, Persephone would have gotten deleted as well, probably. She does have this Soul Reaver online now, though, so this should help a lot. She just needs a little bit more percent pen, I think.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more true damage out of it, but Soul Reaver should help a lot.
And we would not be making the game. Matr Pack is still in the remake.
What's going on?
Matr Pack does not want the remake. So we won't be
They don't want the remake?
No, they don't. Ray being shred down right here, taking a lot of damage. God Agent up in the air, looking to rotate in, drives down on his chef. Chef taking fat damage from God Agent. Now that's Grenade transforming. He'll have no chance to live here. Getting drove onto. Wait, honestly, just way too much damage for him to survive, and he will fall down here. He has a Gauntlet of Thieves, a Shoguns, and a Spear of Death, so he has no chance of surviving this damage. And now Fire Giant being started up here at 13k damage, and Matr Pectus is not looking to respond to this whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't blame them for not wanting to defend this. They can get a pick on Hercules.
Joe's taking a lot of damage. Joe will fall down here. I mean,
thinking about Matr Pectus, I try to run down and take a 5v4. It's not enhanced, so they don't have an insane damage buff.
Yeah.
So
you have a lot of anti-heal. It's basically an even fight. About as good as it's gonna get for you.
Yeah, I would right now. I would try to find a pick. I would try to get the Swapner up here as soon as possible. Try to get in a fight.
This Fafnir.
And then there's
Ango going in right here. Doing fat damage to Reiki, but ultimate use beats out, and he has to use the ultimate to respond. God is taking a lot of damage here, but now Rudo's coming over. Uses the ultimate, dropping down. Rudo's gonna pick on a God Agent. Is a good response. 2019 kills right now. 10k difference. And that's a decent pick. You just keep stalling out the team fights over and over again. Look for another pick here in just a minute. Ingo heals, come back. Goldfree being started up currently by Matr Pectus, down to 5k HP right now. Looks like Sam is hovering nearby. Crush hovering nearby to keep it secure. And Matr Pectus does secure, but Sam going in the backline now. Uses the ultimate, doing fat damage to the backline. Ingo taking a lot of damage. Chef taking even more. Using I'm a monster, can't quite get it down. Sam does secure the kill. Juice gets a kill on M-Tons in return. And now the chase will continue. Nets taking a lot of damage to the sun to keep Juice food off of him. And the teams retreating back to their Phoenix, but Reiku on the back line here. Dashes in, looking for the one, catches it, and Ingo falls down, and there's just two people left to defend the Phoenix here. Persephone ultimate goes through, and it will catch Rudo. Oh, does not catch Rudo's. I thought the violence would catch him, but Rudo's taking a lot of damage here, extremely low. He will survive here now. Phoenix are down, 2 T2s are up. It's not quite game over here. It's tough to end it with this many towers still up, but God Agent up in the air. And that still falls down here. He's extremely low, and Boulder goes through. Reiko gets a kill, and Rudos dashes in.
Run out of mana before the Phoenix. That Apollo nerf coming in clutch for Matr Pectus a little bit.
Yeah, but I will not matter in the end. Now they're pinging out the thing, looking for Chef here, looking to do damage. Good lord, T-Mon is chunking. Titan being shut down very quickly, and doesn't use the ultimate. Gets up in the air, but Titan down by half HP right now. Juicewood looking for the damage, trying to keep M-Tons out of the fight. And 3 people have respawned to the side of Matr Pectus, currently just trying to go in. Angle ultimate goes through, but can't quite catch it in the backliners. M-Tons gets the kill on the God Agent. Chef taking a lot of damage, Titan down to barely any issues whatsoever, and Sandman will secure the Titan kill, and game 2 goes in favor of Team Joe.
And you said Matr Pectus does not want the remake.
Yes, Matr Pectus does not.
So that is 2 wins for Team Joe so far. I know, best out of 5. Do you have the ID for the other game now?
Yes, I do. Give me just 1 second real quick. Do me a favor, could you read me out the numbers for me?
Yep. 118-400-6558.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, now go for it.
118-400-6558.
All right. And we are going into game 3 right here.
Here you go. You're catching on there, auto group.
Let's see. All right. Looking at these past 2 games, how do you want Matr Pectus to respond to this?
I think they had a solid game plan, and they had a solid game just with this past game. So it was just an unfortunate DC, I think, that really took it out of their hands.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the same time, they did kind of have, and I think the team comp that Team Joe drafted kind of let them just dive the Persephone whenever they wanted. But
the team
I don't think you're really in a game plan here. They just showed that they absolutely can win some games if they don't get a DC.
Yeah. Odin, Artemis both banned out here. Achilles, Gilgamesh both banned out. They really don't want to face God Agent's Achilles.
No, they don't. But I mean, at some point, I think it's easier to kill an Achilles than a Cucullin.
Yeah. But who do you hate to see ahead more? In my opinion, Achilles just feels unfair when he's ahead of you. He literally just gets his passive. He gets more prots, more health, more damage, more movement speed than you do. That's his passive. His 2, he just gets more power.
He might feel unfair when he's ahead, but Cucullin is literally invincible when he's ahead.
I think Achilles the same way. I don't know. That's me. Persephone first picked on the side of Team Joe this time around here. We did not get to see the picks and bans last time around. I apologize for that. And
Persephone ult is probably one of the best ults in the game.
It's pretty solid. It's the only ability that doesn't punish you for missing. You have to whiff that ability hard to actually miss in a team fight.
It's pretty hard to miss it in a team fight with a bunch of CC happening around you.
Yeah, you literally just throw it at a wall and you just did your job.
It hits pretty hard. It does a lot of damage.
It really does.
It's not just really good CC, but it does a lot of damage.
It still does damage even hit a wall. You don't hit the enemy team.
It doesn't do as much damage as that guy's ult, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, he ult is definitely hard hitting. Sun Kong picked up also this time around Cthulhu being hovered. And the Cucullin is back.
Is this a Cthulhu support? No, Fenrir support maybe? Could get jungle. Yeah, it's probably the jungle trying to counter this Evo. I would love to, like, there's no way this Evo doesn't get a Vap Shroud, right? For the sacrificial shroud damage?
Yeah, he has to go sacrificial shroud. That thing will.
There's no way he doesn't get Vap Shroud, right?
I like the Geb pickup here.
The Fenrir to counter the Hebo and the Geb to counter the Fenrir. Play chess out here, boys.
And it kind of feels unfair. It kind of just feels like Team Joe probably has like 2 queens on their side. Well, just one.
So far, I like Matr Pectus' draft. The Geb to just keep this Hebo alive as long as possible. He was gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he can. The problem is though, if Team Joe gets a lead, Geb is tough because he really relies on his teammates doing well. Because Geb is not going to solo carry as a support. He's not going to be the support that hard carries you early. He kind of helps.
I mean, I think even if your team falls behind, you just get an Emperor's Armor on Geb, and you're very good at camping towers.
Yeah, that's true.
Shield is very good at buying time and making people dive longer than they should.
Fafnir and Umoja both banned out. I don't know if banning Joe is even worth it. Like, he's just gonna pick Terra. Like, what does he carry? Is he even like? Does he even worry about it? I don't think he does.
Maybe I'd just rather go up against the Terra rather than the Fafnir and the Umoja.
Maybe. But I think he showed game 1 that it didn't really matter to him. They'll have a lot of sustain in this comp. I suppose it's not a big deal. Nemesis. I suppose a decent ban.
Is this? Okay. Okay. I like the AMC. I'm a big fan of the AMC. I think if he makes it to late game, he just does an absurd amount of damage.
His bees will actually hurt the Hebo quite a bit, honestly. Bach is picked up here for Joe. That is a interesting one. Actually, in a way, it just throws so much pressure that it actually makes it tough on the Geb, I think, honestly.
I like the Bach is because he can actually CC the Hebo without worrying about the knockup.
Yeah, he can probably actually just straight up kill the Hebo by himself, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he does not have a very big health pool. If he flops ults the Hebo, then I think any other form of damage can probably kill him.
Yeah, you can upgrade Sunder, you just upgrade Sunder him and then just kill him. And the last pickup was the Tsukiyomi here. And we will be heading into game 3. Alright, we're in game 3 right now. 2-0. Team Joe's up currently 2-0 right now. And this is the UD Finals. Will Team Joe be our Season 3 champs, like half a season champs? Or will they be going down to a game 4 this time around? Let's find out here.
Well, that's interesting. That's a mannequin's Suki.
If he gets upgraded and hidden late game, that's
his hidden blade would probably be pretty good on him. Yeah.
Yes, so.
He's very good at getting poke. I don't know. I'm just a very big fan of Bumba Suki, especially now that it's got 20% cooldown again.
Yeah, that's true.
You literally don't have cooldowns. Once you get Bumba's hammer on Suki, he kind of just evolves into another character. This is ridiculous. How he literally has 0 cooldown. He's just constantly throwing stuff out.
Can you imagine back-to-back seasons of just reverse sweep champs? That'd be actually insane. I don't know if that happens.
Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm sorry, it's tough for you.
Thanks for bringing that up. Got soloed it. Unfortunate times. Chubby's in the chat too. I bet you're making him real happy right now.
I'm sure he's ecstatic.
Should just ban her from the league, to be honest.
What'd you say?
Should just ban Chubby from the league.
Ban Chubby from the league?
I wonder if this Fenrir's gonna go for an early gank on the Hebo though.
I imagine he would, but we'll see. I don't think it's written in stone. He's a couple options.
He does have blink. I mean, I guess I'm pretty sure it's a sin to not get blink on Fenrir. I mean.
Yeah. He definitely AMC has also a really good chance of being dove upon. Joe taking decent damage here from minion wave, I believe it was. Nestle also doing some decent zoning. Dude, the Bacchus AMC lane is losing to a gap. That is unfortunate. I think it's 2 gap buff damage, not like recently.
Well,
but
I think it's pretty common for AMC to lose lane at level 1 because he's either got the hives or the 2. Looks like he got the hives at level 1, so yeah, he's definitely not going to lane with that.
Ned's taking a lot of damage here. Thunder goes up. He's taking decent.
Fenrir is rotating.
Yeah, he's been looking for.
Blanco in it, maybe?
Now they're too far away now, so I don't think the Fenrir can go in here. He's still hovering nearby though. And now they're holding away. That is tough.
And spam laughing and freezing wave.
Yeah, that is respectable.
Spam laughing, freezing wave, killing DC players. disabling combat pauses. We
Unfortunately.
got to set here, boys.
No. BM's allowed. Who cares?
Yeah, I want to see more spam laughing.
Yeah. Dude, I want to see Matr Pectus in the whole game get one wipe and then just spam laugh and me team the whole time while they're dead. That'd honestly just be amazing.
That's a smite way.
It really is.
If you're inting all game, you get one kill and spam laugh.
Yeah, you just showed him right there. Who's boss? Anton's with a solo kill. Oh, it was a solo kill. I thought he got the solo kill. I was so hyped for him. Oh my gosh.
A kill's a kill.
Yeah, it's a kill. It's a kill. That is first
He's
blood.
His buff.
That is first blood for Matr Pectus. Why didn't they go for the invade? They could have gone for it. Look at their HP. They're fine. They should have went for it.
They could have gone for it. Yeah. Definitely could have. I think they were just elated with that win that they got. They killed God Agent. They killed God Agent, and he's getting his buff.
That is on for it. He just dropped it.
I mean, he was saving it for his solo laner. I would imagine that this team holds God Agent in high regard, so he's like, I'm saving this XP for you, don't worry about it.
God Agent's like, nah, you don't really have to. You really don't have to. He goes, I will do it. This is your XP.
Yeah, right. God Agent was probably threatening him. He's like, if you drop my solo buff without me there, I'm seeing it right now.
That is the truth. Solo laners love their blue buffs.
I mean, that is 100. That's over 100 XP every time.
Yeah, it's 120 gold at level 1 too. It's decent for gold.
The blue buff gives a lot of XP and gold. Yeah. I don't like splitting it with my jungle.
Dude, I hate it when I split my XP buff with the mana buff with my jungle. It is tough.
Yeah, it gives you like half the level.
Or the worst thing is when like you're going to invade and you're like, come on, let's go invade. And your jungler's like, nah, I'm gonna secure your blue. And you're like, please don't. And he just clears your blue buff for you. And so that's a tough one.
Yeah,
Except Neil goes through here now and Go gets caught out here. And Go now should be using the ultimate try to survive here, but he doesn't use anything whatsoever and he will fall down.
He used his beads. He tried. He should have ulted for the mitigation at least.
It was really late on the beads.
Yeah. I think he didn't realize that Bacchus and were around the corner until it was too late.
I feel like you just realized that why would you just ult me randomly for no reason whatsoever?
Oh yeah, I would have just ulted the Persephone as soon as she ulted me.
Yeah. I feel like you have to do some response there, otherwise you're just accepting you're a sitting duck and you're gonna die. I don't know, maybe you didn't care. But you got a kill on God Agent, just keep it coming. And the moment they go to respond, you go to the other lane. I think that's what you do here. And if it's rotating in now and just taking decent damage, goes up in the air. That's a good ult. It's 3-man rotation over. Well, 2-man. Sam taking decent damage here. He has no ultimate, and he should fall down here. Nestle secures the kill.
Like to see here. We gotta defend these blue buffs. That's what we like to see.
Please invade the blue. I beg of you, Matr Pectus.
See, you defend these blue buffs. God Agent can't run away with the game.
He really can't. Blue buff man currently going on now and Go looking for it, and Tun's just backing up. He's like, I don't think we go for this.
Yeah, the Wukong's like, I don't want any of that.
And he's gonna leave and go to death.
The man left the boy behind. He's like, I'm not going
damage,
in on that.
6 damage upgrade Sunder, 7 damage upgrade Sunder. He's just some fat Sunders. Ah, he came in last second. Poor, his solo just did him dirty.
Yeah, he did.
He goes, come on, let's invade. He's like, yeah, let's invade. You can do it. I'm gonna stand back here and watch. I'll admire you from a distance. And now 3-man invade going on to the blue buff here.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna go steal his buff. Nestle looking to secure it, but there's no way he does. Nah. Nestle just has to watch it go down in sadness. I don't know, I'll be honest here. If I was in Go, I'd be like, alright, back to your island again. And I would just leave solo.
I'm never coming back to this thing again.
That's what I would be like. If this was a rank game, that's totally what I would do. I don't know about you. It's tough one. I don't know, but maybe
pulling out. Hold on, I just realized. What's going on there? Turnbuckle should have ulted at least once.
He did. It's down.
Did he? He ult to a team fight?
I don't know. I don't think we just noticed.
Ult up and down.
Maybe. I don't know. He probably did ult for solos and we just didn't notice, to be honest here.
Maybe he wanted to get back to lane.
Maybe. Dribberting over right now. Looking for a pick here on the Chernobog, but it's
He
going
can
to be
kill
tough.
Chernobog. If he ults right now, it's over for the Engo.
Yeah.
The Engo ult. Oh, just ult and slow down
Chernobog
the...
beads are down. And ulting in, looking to go on Juice Food. Juice Food gets shut down very quickly. Another dive going on to Jove New York. Jove New York dives in, gets a good belly flopping. Will get the ultimate, secures the kill here. And Nessa rotating over. Jove getting shredded down fairly quickly. Down a quarter of HP. Looking for the stun here. Gets cancelled out. And Engel with a double kill. Yep, it's way to never go back to Soul Lane again. And is now stuck here alone, but a man rotating onto him will be forced to go up in the air on his ultimate and will have to jump away. No more blue buffs for him. And that is
Did you
tough.
see him on the ward? Did he come from top side? He's got a ward on it.
Yeah.
That's good. That was good. Even though he had to burn his ult. His storm got a return kill on the carry, so we take those trades all day.
Matr Pectus in a decent spot. 600, 700 gold lead for them. For Team Joe.
Pectus has all the kills for his team right now.
He's a fragger, I'll tell you. He's gonna Spirit Desolation.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. Spirit Desolation is the next item. He is not he's support.
I'd go Magus. I'd go Magus for even more % damage for the Thunder.
Probably, honestly. He might go. But like the cooldown though. And he's getting
cooldown for when they're dying in one shot.
He's getting the kills also. He just resets the cooldowns. Ain't gonna take decent damage right here if the flower is just currently just charging at him is on fort for him. Dude, new Persephone is so annoying. I literally hate those flowers so much.
Every instance of Persephone is annoying.
Yeah. There's never a good Persephone. Okay, the god's good. That's what I don't like, I suppose. I don't like Tiamat. She's just really strong. God agent going in on Intuns here. Good ultimate getting used. Knocks up Intuns, but nothing really follow up. But has it back up. And I know the Chernobog ults back into lane. Beads used by Juice Food, and that will be the end of this engagement over here in the duo lane. And now he's a susceptible target for this jungler to go onto here. Engo has a way in over here. Just depends on how he wants to use it. Juice Food. I mean, Sandman.
He's gonna block this between them.
Yeah, Sandman hovering M-Tons again. M-Tons doesn't have beads. And he's soon gonna have no life. Good blink gets him out of there.
That's a perfect blink.
I don't think he had ult there. To be honest here.
I think he should have held it.
Yeah.
To see they were gonna commit. He didn't have to ult. He didn't have to ult immediately.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think he had an ult. He could have just waited. Or maybe the Fenrir blinks ult. He wasn't confident that he could just ult and return on correct timing.
I mean, he's playing it perfectly. The M-Tons is getting camped at this point.
Yeah, he is.
He has not died.
And that leaves up to your jungler to get more responses over here in the dual lane. AMC beats now been down for a whole minute. It has no ultimate. You have to look for something over here, right?
Yeah, I think he's this Bach up. There comes the Bacchus.
Yeah, Bacchus coming over now, and Chernobog has to go up into the wall. Hebo rotating over here. Bacchus diving in, and Juice Food all alone over here. Has a form of escape, but can't quite catch him. Ultimate can't catch him either. And Juice Food is alive here, but now it's Jeff because the damage turned onto him.
He can turn and burn.
And that is unfortunate for Matr Pectus there.
He should have realized that the Hives are just going to outrun him. He should have just turned for the Bacchus. And they don't get either kills and they lost the buffs. And his ult is on cooldown.
Yeah, it's a tough one. You really just need Engo there. Engo is the only person who can really dive fairly well.
I'm surprised Engo hasn't ganked AMC a little bit more.
Yeah, he should be spam ganking him with no beats. Like AMC's not impossible to dive for, especially for Itsuku. He can dive him fairly well. His movement speed doesn't have too much difference. You take away his movement speed, you have good movement speed enhancers yourself, and your ultimate can close the gap. You can really easily shred him.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because this heat wasn't taking time bomb.
Yeah. Oh,
he's got a Matr.
He switched to next. No, I said switch. My bad. Persephone was 2 levels up.
Not died yet, and he's just getting more items online.
Yeah, but Persephone's 2 levels up. 3 levels up.
Oh wow, yeah, she is.
Yeah, that's tough. He moves when rotating. She hasn't. You know, Imtun's being chased down here. Imtuns has to use the blink, but no, Fender blinks in return. We'll dive onto him, and Imtuns gets taken out. He started charging off the ult right there, but it was a little too late.
Emtum is not having a fun game.
He's not having a fun set.
No, he's done.
He's been getting, on all honesty, he's been getting camped all set. They've been living his lane, and there's a good response here in the duo lane. Beats go down once again, and I don't know why you gank him once his beads are down, or like back up, but like just repeat that when all his beads are down, and I promise you it'll be a much easier gank attempt. But now he should have an Aegis on mine, which will make it a little bit tougher here. Joe aggressing over here, uses the belly flop, can't quite catch him, good CC combo, and Joe should fall down here.
Good CC chain, perfect CC chain.
And Matr Pectus, 2k down, but they're ahead in kills.
You're only down 2k gold.
And now they're starting up the Gold Fury here. And currently taking the team out of this fight here. Gold Fury down, taking decent damage, down to 3k HP. He's looking for it, and he will secure the kill right there. Salmon diving in, Salmon trades his own life for Rudos in return. Ness will fall down the backline though, however. And God Agent now diving in here and go out of man and probably very soon out of life. God Agent transforming, uses the ultimate, and now he's chasing down Reiku. I mean, not Reiku, but Chef. Chef taking a lot of damage here, and he will be forced to back out. And now Gold Fury should go in favor of Team Joe here. Neither Intims nor Chef are in a good position, still to the way, and Chef comes in, he should just get turned and burned on. And there will be no response, and Gold Fury will go down here in favor of Team Joe.
It's unfortunate, yeah, that Gold Fury would have definitely benefited that Evo a lot.
Yeah, it would definitely have helped, but now they're just in a tough position here.
Pectus has Divine.
Huh. That is.
The 90% anti-heal on his burp.
Yeah. I don't know if Divine was what you needed. I don't know. Reiki beater down, that's decent. I don't know what healing do they have. It's like super big. I don't think Hebrew healing is that big of a deal right now, to be honest. Probably
I mean, it helps, but yeah, I think he would have definitely, if he wanted to go that route, he would have definitely gotten more value out of SO or Magus.
Angle taking a lot of damage here, just diving on him. There's nothing you could do in that moment. Nestle's dash gets canceled, and he's getting body blocked. Rudos rotates over, but now he's just next to die. I guess Hughes and Sandman will be forced out of here, but God just taking that, and that just falls down. Tower's still up on their side, though. God is taking bad damage here. Emton is diving in here. Joe diving back into the backline here, taking bad damage. Joe's extremely low down to half HP. Reiku's the backline, deletes Rudos, and Chef is forced to hold away defensively. And Emton is out as well.
They needed that ult offensively. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah. If he ults offensively, I think they get a kill.
You gotta just do it. Yeah, you gotta just do it.
Yeah, he definitely gets a kill or two. Unfortunate. Now Matr Pectus starting to struggle now. 6k gold lead for Team Joe. Basically a 9k XP lead.
We were doing good for about the first 10 minutes. I mean, Emtons was staying alive a lot. And then they kind of just started going downhill.
You can't just canvas AMC anymore, unfortunately. I think it's too late for that. Ricky just gets the lead right there. I'm so sorry, I was yawning right there. Perception just got deleted, got completely CC chained by the Geb. Plus Ingo's ultimate, and she had no shot of living there. She could have used her, I guess, to stay alive, honestly. But I think she might have been CC too long, actually, to have a chance to use it. Maybe if she ults during the Geb ult, she lives, but...
I don't think she was ever going to live.
I don't know, she ults during the Geb ult, then uses the Aegis to ignore the Suku damage. She probably lives. For a bit longer, at least. For
I think she does. Yeah, that's what she would have done. Just spot time.
Her ultimate locks them down, forces them to maybe use a beads. Who knows? This Persephone. You know what? I know why I picked up Divine. He said, "Hey Persephone, you can build Divine," and she went, "No." And he goes, "Okay, I'll do it." And then that's the story. And tons.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get they would have needed it for the Wukong, but I think they're blowing people up enough so that you gotta just focus the Wukong afterwards.
Angle cut down. Juice yeah, uses the beats here, takes decent damage. Gavin Shield and Igus both come out. Juice continue to advance. Juice almost gets the lead, but he turns the kill around with Team Joe.
Wow.
With Joe doing some good pill right there, keeping his carry alive. And Naruto is stuck by his purple buff. He's gonna take extra damage now. That was probably not the play, and now Sandman will pull him back to his team, just feeding him to God Agent, but he's just killed himself. And that's another one down right there. 13-8 right now. We were 4-6, and that's quickly turned to 13-8.
Yep.
People are really hesitant to Fire Giant this game. Like, I don't know if I was Joe, I'd be going to this Fire Giant FG all the time.
Well, I think the cob was just too low.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gotta be a little bit demoralizing though. They had the cob one shot, and then the Baka just came in and dropped the frag grenade on them.
Yeah. If he killed the cob, they don't die there, but they didn't, so they don't.
I think they still. I don't know. Maybe they still died because God Agent was rotating in.
Joe blocked a lot of the damage off, and doing so allowed AMC to free cast onto him. With the Odibo proc 30 decent silver branch as well. They're just doing a lot of damage to him. They were like half HP when they were diving AMC. And Joe just turned that around very quickly.
That was just a level difference, to be honest. If Bango had another level or two, they would have gotten that kill.
It's a tough one from the face right there. And now it's quickly rising to a 10k goal lead here for Team Joe. And as the moment,
it's
looking
only
like
16. He's only got 3 items online.
It is looking like your 7th seed team, the AASL, is going to be your champions. Unless Matr Pectus can do something about it here. Fire Giant being started up by just God Agent Juice Food alone here. God Agent taking a little bit of damage, not a lot though. The team just secures it. Only if your entrance goes in, tries to steal the web, but Juice Food rotating over here. Chef coming in the back line now. God Agent taking bad damage. God Agent get picked out. Chef secures the kill. Angle diving down Juice Food, and now the dive from the turn block as well. Juice Food gets shut down. Fire Giant still down to 9k HP, slowly returning back up, and that's a decent turnaround kill for them right here. Persephone with the ultimate goes on Naruto. Naruto uses the Aegis, takes no damage whatsoever, goes into the wall, and now Riku has to use both relics now. Salmon taking a lot of damage now, forced to retreat here. And they're looking for the kill. Riku falls down here.
Still hurts.
It does hurt.
It's a lot of damage.
Team Joe is definitely feeling it. Joe taking a lot of damage here. Forced on the retreat, will try to go through the wall, can't quite catch it. He will retreat here. T1 tower should fall down here. No eject going to be done, but that's a win for them. I don't know, maybe go for the objective. Sam doesn't have an ultimate. Joe doesn't have an ultimate. They're both backing.
Yeah, I think I would have gone for it.
I would have went for
There's
it.
3 down. I would have gone for it.
That was your best play back in the game. That's why I feel like.
If Fenrir ult was down because he had to use it defensively, I would have definitely go for it.
Yeah, you know the Fenrir just backed. Joe's extremely low.
Yeah, I think that was a missed call. That could cost him.
I think that was your best chance back in this game right here. The gold gap decreased some. XP gap had a giant decrease, but it's still a 5k XP difference and 5k gold difference. It's not like the team favors you.
The main thing is Hebo was level 18 now.
Yeah. But I think your biggest thing is when Hebo hits level 20. He's even with the mid laner. Your jungler is still 2 levels down. Your solo is down 1 level, and your carry's down 2 levels.
Yeah, but this Hebo can hit level 20 and get that
sacrificial, and he can one-shot anyone he wants. He just says, "You're deleted, goodbye." At that point, Hebo becomes, "I trade my life for you." I think late game.
He doesn't have blink, so I'm not the biggest fan, but
yeah, Hebo definitely needs blink.
Like you definitely go blink second relic on Hebo. I mean, you get sacrificial shot, you blink on a carry, and you literally have a delete button.
Fire Giant being started up, Fire Giant down to 11k HP, 10k HP, is quickly being shredded down about half HP now, and Matr Pectus isn't close enough quite yet. Enton's trying to push in, Nestle coming in as well. Looking at the back line, God Agent diving in, they're taking fat damage here, and Joe taking a lot of damage. Looks like Joe will fall down. Here's the kill, but a good ult in return. Riku just fat damage here, and Sam here's a kill. Juice Food taking a lot of damage. Chef's the kill, and Sandman in return Reiku gets another kill on a chef, and now it's just left with M-Tons alone against 3 people. Fire Giant does not fall down here, but M-Tons is still left alone. And it looks like Team Joe will be left to reset here. Reiku currently looking for M-Tons. M-Tons has to blink to get out of this to make sure he stays alive. If he falls down here,
I think
that
he should
is...
have back. Yeah, I think he should. I think they get Fire Giant for free now. He
Yeah,
can't even.
yeah, M-Tons had it back there.
He's below half health. He should have back.
He's backing way too late.
They get it for free now. Yeah.
Or not. Maybe they get it for free regardless. I think they get it for free regardless.
It's gonna be close. I don't know. It's gonna be close.
Fire Giant going down 12k HP right now, 11k slowly.
Yeah, it's gonna be
burnt
close.
down 10k HP, 9k HP. Reiku now over here down to 7k. M-Tons maybe making it in time. It's 4k HP, 3k HP. I don't think he has a dash up in time, and it looks like Team Joe will secure it. He went for this, still couldn't quite catch it. And now on the dash, trying to get out of here. M-Tons down for a half HP, using the ultimate to get out of the fight alive. He goes to dash, but God Aging has the blink for him. And he's currently just diving. M-Tons, Nestle can't quite make it over to give himself his shield. He does give him a shield, saving his soul laner's life, but that will likely be at the cost of his own. Nestle gets a good roll and does make it out alive here. And everyone has the Fire Giant buff inside of Team Joe except for Sandman. And not one free cam. Okay.
And they did have to use 3 ults, so they tried to siege the Phoenix here. Team Joe definitely has an upper hand. Would try to siege here.
Yeah, they have a 10k gold lead.
Down. The Wukong ult is down.
They have a 10k gold lead. Level 20 carries with the greatest starters. Giant XP lead and Fire Giant. I think saying they have the upper hand is a understatement here.
Yeah, I would have just tried to barrel roll down the Phoenix on the right side, but they want to get the towers.
They're being very hesitant about it. They're waiting for the mini wave to push up here. And I don't think Matr and Pectus can really defend it here. Tower being shut down very quickly, and M-Tons taking a lot of damage on the side. Salmon gets canceled on his dash, but M-Tons taking a lot of damage there now. Left lane being pushed up. Salmon, I think, is going back to the Pirate Mage. They're playing, Team Joe's playing this game very slow. I guess they're looking not to give Matr Pectus any chance to get back into this game here. And this tower will be shredded down with fat numbers coming onto it. Goldfree going to be started up next year after they strip away these jungle camps. Pyramates just slowly being burnt down by Sandman over here, and they're going to continue pushing their gold lead. They still have 2 minutes left on their Fire Giant. Maybe they look to get these objectives reset and do a Phoenix push from here. I think that has to be their game plan.
Who is level 20? He just needs gold now. How much gold does he have on him?
He has 835.
Unfortunate.
He will not get it in time for
just sell half your build for it. Just sell half your build for it. It's worth it.
He will have it in time for the Fire Giant to make it there, though.
Yeah, but I think they're going to try to go for... I mean, they got to go for Phoenix Seeds, right? I mean, they don't go for Phoenix Seeds. They're literally just letting Pectus get some stuff online.
Yeah, they have 1:30 left on Fire Giant. You really could push any Phoenix that you want to here. They're currently pushing up mid wave right now along with the left lane. Okay, maybe pushing left lane is the wrong word. They're currently walking over to it. Just the mid laner is currently a mid fight happening right now. God Agent fighting a 1v2 right now. Down a half, well, 3/4 HP. Not too much poke taken. Nothing FG sustain won't help you for, and he's just like that. He's already back to almost full HP.
If this hero can somehow find a massive gold influx and get the Sacrificial Shroud with Soul Reaver, he's going to be hurting everybody.
He's only 200 gold off of it. And 5G buff's about to run out in 50 seconds. By Fire Giant time, he should have it up. But you gotta think with this, right? There is a small decrease. One problem with that, right? It makes you slightly easier to blow up. That's so weird. They're starting up the Phoenix Siege with 30 seconds left on Fire Giant. They must be very confident in their sieging potential right here.
More than enough time for a team fight.
Getting test waters right here. They're gonna go in, got it. Sandman goes in, pulls up M-Tons. M-Tons getting taken on, dashed onto, taking a lot of damage. Good knockup from God Agent and a good Persephone catches him in the back line. Brutus has used the beats here, Frenzy Pops as well, and M-Tons taking a lot of damage, dives in the back line, but Reiku with a double kill. Currently chasing to the back line here. Chef goes into the fountain, and he's just basically him and M-Tons trying to defend the Titan. Titan down to half HP now. Well, probably a half HP. and Imta's taking way too much damage. Imta goes down, and next Chef in the backline gets pushed out, and Chef now a lone survivor, Titan at half HP, no one left to defend it. 20 seconds, someone comes in, and Team Joe is your Season 3 champs.
I mean, I don't know. Ango died with ult. People didn't ult until after the team fight was over. That was just rough.
Hello.
Are we gonna do an interview?
Yep, let's get him in here.
Who was the interview? I think we just hopped in. Yeah, we pull them all in.
Yep.
Hello, boys. How do you feel after that win?
Hello. It was a pretty good win.
That was a pretty solid one.
I think we were definitely underestimated coming into the tourney.
Yeah, we're kind of the top minors team, so
I think we just really hit our stride, like going into the tournament. Really caught heat when we needed to catch heat.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys struggled a lot, I think, because they're pretty terrible.
Yeah, I don't think we lost. I think we lost every set up until this tournament.
Yes, you did.
So
Well, what happened? Yeah,
yeah,
going into this tourney, I think every team collectively decided this team hasn't won. Let's all give them this tourney win. Let them have
right, yeah.
let them have a fun experience for the rest of the season.
Gotcha.
That's what it was, guys.
I think Joe wants to be dragged.
Oh, my bad.
I haven't seen that. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
As our captain, Lord and Savior, Joe.
Alright, Joe. Alright, Joe, how does it feel to drag in a team of just losers and somehow make it as a win in the end?
It's just a Team Joe mentality. Like, when you're down, we're not actually down. We're just playing on how to rise back up. And we did it.
You went from being a team that lost every single game to becoming the champs this season.
I think first minor league team to win the championship.
Yeah, you use minor league team very in quotations here.
I'm just gonna say, guys, I think you guys had it reversed this season. I think the minors actually gave us more of a run for our money and taught us more than the majors did. But that's just me.
No kizzy, bro.
Wow.
You
really strong mental there.
It really helped that in a lot of these games, being down 10 kills to like 1 really brings out the best in you. If you can just turn around one of those games, you'll just you really skyrocket.
Yeah,
and we did that.
I gotta thank my mid coach really fast. I gotta thank my mid coach Thinner. He really helped me out in the mid lane. Taught me that role from the beginning of the season. Didn't let me down.
Thank you to my Lord and Savior, the Gungle. That's Guan Jungle, in case you don't know. Best jungle god in the game.
Let's talk about that for a minute. You released some technology today, so what's the thinking there?
Yeah, so I like Hammer, and I like Guan Yu. All right. I put those 2 items together, Guan Yu and the Hammer. I put a bulwark on that, and I am one tanky horseman.
you definitely were.
I am a tanky horseman, and I will walk.
Yeah, I think at one point in that game when he was playing the Guan, he like one shot the person he was going on.
Yeah, he one shot it was a Chef, I think it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the Scylla.
That Scylla did not stand a chance. Once Titan's Bane Guan Yu ultimate hits you, you are dead.
She really was. You just one shot went the ult. It was actually insane.
Yep. Never sleep on the gungle, dude.
Why did you stream the games in different orders?
Because no one gave me game 2.
Oh.
I waited 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
you didn't ask me for it. You have to ask Reiku, the responsible one.
Yeah.
All right.
I also was
not
streaming
our I mean, he's a captain, but
I let
responsible.
Shout out Margellis. You wouldn't have been able to schedule anything without him.
Yeah, for real. Shout out Marge.
We love Marge.
I just want to thank my teammates, Sandman, especially God Agent.
Right?
Even though he stinks.
I want to shout out the other team for banning Achilles every game. He was not happy about that.
Just lit the fire from under him, you know?
Yeah, they did.
What was the strategy with the Apollo solo, the Tiamat carry?
Well,
Okay,
if you
let
don't
me
know
walk
God
you
age,
through
man.
this. Okay, here we are. They give us Tiamat. We're like, wow, this is great. We can get Tiamat and just go something else. And all of a sudden, we're locking in Tiamat Persephone. We didn't know it was happening. That's, sometimes it's like that. So you were like, okay, I want to go the Gungle here. I got to show off the Gungle tech. So I lock in the Gungle. All right, this gives us our frontline advantage.
Yeah.
I can be the tank so that God Agent can play the Apollo. All right. Now the Apollo does lots of damage. Can good rotations, not tanky. That's why the Gungle's there.
All right.
Well
Makes
balanced
sense.
draft.
Really, I think our drafts are just honestly nuts. These last 3 weeks, honestly, I think we just outdrafted everybody we played against.
You guys kind of actually
Outdrafted.
did.
Outfarmed. Did
We were
not
just
outkill most of the time.
Outrotated.
We did not outkill for sure, but we definitely outfarmed.
Yep.
I think the guys' biggest strength was just the jungle invades. You guys were so much stronger than invades compared to every other team in the league. You were just there, and they just
What my
were not
support
matching
brings to the
rotations.
table.
When you see a blue buff and
That's what I'm saying,
God
bro.
Agent Kakullan,
God Agent, every single time a
you
blue
kinda
buff
just walk
spawn,
at those.
God Agent would rally us. Doesn't matter where we are on the
Blue buff
map.
squad.
He said,
Blue
yo,
buff
boys,
squad.
I'm invading this buff whether you're here or not, so you better come over.
Exactly.
We're like, all right, we're coming.
Yeah, I
He
feel
did
like
rally.
most
He
of those
took his whip.
games. Go ahead.
He took his whip. That was it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I felt like those blue buffs just belonged to God Agent. It did not matter which side of the jungle it was on. They were just his blue buff.
Yep.
That was
Just what God Agent brings.
Great time.
I'm sure that guy was drafted really high in the draft, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I think it was like what?
Week 2?
Second round?
No, he was definitely week 2.
Week 2? Yeah.
Week 2.
Yeah, I think I got drafted week 2 too.
You were drafted week 1, Sam.
Oh, I was drafted week 1, right?
Yeah,
My
week
bad.
1.
Got it.
Solid drafts.
Yeah.
It's just a Joe gap at the end of the day. I just know how to draft players.
Sometimes you
we got Cody in like the 5th
bring a little
round.
bit of spike to your punch, right?
Yeah, that's true. I was drafted in like the 5th round.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully next season's teams are better balanced. You can only
I mean, you can't be having a minors team winning your tournament, man. Like, come on, majors teams, get on the ball.
Complete transparency. I'm not gonna swear, but I'll say I got messed with, okay, bro? Because I had teammates self-dropping, trying to like force trades and stuff. So it's those people's faults that I got God Agent and Sandman. because like, listen, I was gonna rock with my team, bro, but y'all trying to like mess with my team like that. I'm gonna bring in the big guns, no cap.
Yeah, it's really a rags to riches story.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They try to bring me down. But they don't know I'm a builder, bro. I'll build it right
Cinderella
back up.
story.
Would you say Slumdog Millionaire?
I love that movie. Yes.
Yeah.
I look just like him.
Exactly.
I do not.
Well, I do believe this was the first not going to 5-set finals we've had. You guys have broken the tradition.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we dropped a single game in playoffs.
Yes, we did.
You guys
we dropped one.
Yeah,
Wait, when?
For you, Cody.
God Agent left us.
Yeah.
God Agent wasn't in the game.
Wait, what game was it?
God Agent left after game 1. You entered game 2, and then we like.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
our draft was
not
very
we.
bad.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And then Sandman
was
Hart just
terrible.
solo against
Yeah,
the Sun
we took him off hell and put him on a warrior.
Oh, you guys, that was the game I got trolled because they made me play Morgan, and the only thing that Morgan strives in is fucking lifesteal, and then Sandman picked Hell, and we picked Terra, and we picked.
Woo! It was a terrible draft.
Yeah.
Only like 4 healers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for it. It's a fat draft diff.
Yeah, I think
maybe we
that's
weren't the best at drafting after all.
Yeah. I blame Slyberry for that draft.
It's all right. We came together. We saw our problems and we adjusted. And I think we did that better than every other team. It's really just the difference, family,
Honestly.
Yeah.
right? We came together as a family and we were like, boys, let's win.
Really was a Fast and the Furious
Just-
story.
Yeah, it's a
Just a
Fast and
Team Joe
Furious
type
story.
of thing, man.
Who's Dom Toretto? I guess the God Agent is Dom Toretto. Big family guy.
What are the other names? Or
Yeah, we'll say Joe's like The Rock.
All right.
Reiku's like Jason Statham, whoever the heck that guy plays. He's kind of an asshole, but like he's pretty chill. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
And Drew's food is what's the girl?
The girl that's in every movie. We'll just put it like that.
Letty. Yeah, Drew's food is Letty.
He do.
Yep.
He shows up when it counts.
Yep. And I
You're John Cena.
am that guy that died.
No, you're John Cena.
Oh yeah.
No, he's ludicrous.
Right, because I'm his brother.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot. I watched it. Yep.
Because you never know which Sandman you're gonna get.
No,
Whether he's gonna show up or you can't see him ever.
Exactly.
All right, well, congratulations on the big one today. Thank you all for playing, and I think we'll probably end the stream here. Any last remarks you want to make?
I love you, Drew.